Good evening, Dr. Jordan. My name is Obina Nweke, and I'll be presenting the EHR training implementation for a local facility. The training is very, very important and a critical part of health information technology implementation. First, the training should include an overview of EHR system, how to use it effectively, and how to identify and resolve common problems. It involves the improved use of advanced technology features for healthcare optimization. It is important to have knowledge of the employees' level of computer proficiency to tailor their training methods and pick out the super users, as the super users will help in the training methods. The benefits of training for EHR includes to improve the health quality, care quality, to recognize the EHR full potential, as many of the useful features relevant to improving practice will go unused if providers and staff cannot utilize them. So it is better to train them properly. It helps to standardize the work process and increase user satisfaction. And also, a thorough training process is critical to the success of the pilot of any new program. The categories of employees that need training will be the clinicians, the administrators, and the staffs. The scheduled time for training is at the morning, before duty, midday, during the break, or after duty hours. The administrators would require a combination of a lot of training methods. Web-based e-learning or computer-based training is best for these administrators. Workshop training is also good, but the web-based is better for them because of their leadership skills and emotional intelligence, which is what they have. They have to do something that is really soft, not hardcore training or methods. Their ever busy schedule or duties also mandate that they have to train for the EHR and the functionalities which make it their e-learning and developmental goals unique. The administrators need to have adequate knowledge of EHR reporting and analytical capabilities. They also need to train on how to manage patients' record in the facility to actively handle their responsibility. At the same time, on the other hand, the physicians require quality EHR training, particularly those that are new to the technology. A highly effective EHR training program or method is needed to help alleviate the possibility of clinician burden and nurture fulfillment. Like administrators, the clinicians can also be trained in a combination of all the training methods. So one-to-one training method will be the best, have the greatest impact on clinician skills and comprehension. It will reduce the amount of time needed for training compared to other methods. This is especially good for older clinicians that are very new to the technology. The workshop method will benefit the clinicians also, especially as it promotes hands-on strategy, and they will have a better understanding of the EHR, how the EHR works in healthcare. But new clinicians that are not familiar with EHR might have a lot more challenges. The clinicians will be given an outline of new EHR system illustrate its utilization in practice, and should be able to navigate their way through the system. Usually, their training will last about an hour to 8 hours, and the best time for their training is usually the break time, depending on staff availability and staffing issues. It might derail that. For the staffs, all the training methods definitely they can utilize the combination of all of them, just like the clinician. But because of their varying skill levels, they can make use of any training method. They will, however, benefit more from computerized or web-based, self-paced method, since they might need to train at their own pace, and depending on the staffing issues, may not have the time to or availability to have a one-on-one or workshop training. Staffs are trained only on EHR they are going to use to avoid confusion and to speed up the training process and implementation. Again, the availability of staff will influence the best time of the day to conduct the training. It should be scheduled for the period when the staffs are not too busy or needed most in order not to disrupt the work functions. I will do think that after duties is best for staffs because of their job schedules. Um, Again, after duties, technicians will be able to accommodate more varying hours than the other regular staffs. So after duty hours is what I will actually suggest for the staffs. In conclusion, the EHR training can be a successful training if planned appropriately. Retraining is recommended to continue for optimization after go live for about another month. Once training is completed within the week, a survey can be administered through the computer or paper to assess the training effectiveness, to determine success rate and how to proceed in the future. It is important that the training moves at the pace that the team is comfortable with and establish a policy for end users who do not meet the requirement to not have access to the EHR software or system. However, I created a Likert scale for the training to assess a survey to assess the method used for in the training for the employees. Thank you.